Hello. Gonna do something a little different today. Something I've been wanting to do for a while now. And just kind of an off-the-cuff tier list. I don't think this is something I'll be doing much of going forward, but never say never, right? And, you know, everyone likes a good tier list video, right? And we're going to be doing... I'll be ranking all the large monsters from the first game to Wilds. Thankfully, this list does not include Frontiers or Monster Hunter Online. I don't think it has any Stories monsters, but we'll see. I did actually, and we'll just kind of run through the tiers I've got here. So at S, we have So Tasty. And for A, we have Aw Yes. For B tier, it will be Bam. Because Bam's still pretty good. For C, it checks out. It's okay. Not one of my favorites. Definitely not. And then finally, D tier, Do Not Want. These are monsters I really, like, if they got rid of them, I think I would be happier. Hopefully we don't have too many in here, but we'll see. And then the final one, we'll see if this comes into play, but you never know. I want to say I have familiarity with at least most of these monsters, but I put this here just in case. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started then. And what I'll do is I'll put the monster I'm rating at the at BAM, and then I'll talk about it for a little bit. And first, and this is alphabetical order, so first on the list is Agnaktor. Now, I am not the biggest fan of Agnaktor. He's the Leviathan monster in volcanic areas. Got some really annoying mechanics with the hardening lava armor. He has a sweeping beam like Gravios. He can spend a lot of time underground, kind of like Diablos. So, does that mean I want to put our first monster in Do Not Want? I think I'm going to. Like, and like his armor looks okay. His weapon, you know what? Because his armor and weapons look pretty decent, I'm gonna put him in C tier, and he checks out, but just barely. He might be at the lower end of checks out. But our next boy, Glacial Agnaktor. I quite like Glacial Agnaktor. The fight with him is a little more fun. And he's just, I don't know. I like the guy a little bit more. I use his armor in 3U. I think the armor looks better than regular Agnaktor's. So, right now, I'm going to put him in Aw Yes. Because I like Glacial Agnaktor. Next up. This is a guy I don't have much familiarity with, just because I haven't gotten to fighting him in Generations Ultimate. But he's a really cool design. So just my gut wants, and I think my gut is going to tell me to leave him in BAM. He is still really, really cool. I either put him in BAM or I put little to no opinion. So, we'll put him in little to no opinion for now, and I might change my mind later. Next up, new guy, Ajarkon. Ajarkon's pretty neat. Kind of Wild's version of a lesser Rajang. Got some fire attacks, got some interesting armor, not designs I'm not crazy about, but they're pretty good. And weapons, they look all right. I think we're gonna put a Ajarkon. I want to say we keep him in BAM, but you know what? Yeah, I think BAM's pretty good. If Agnaktor is as low as I'm gonna go into a checks out, I'd say Ajarkon clears. He's in BAM. Next up, another fiery man, Mr. Akantor. Now, Akantor, difficult fight when I did it in Freedom Unite. Definitely not one of my favorite kind of large monster hunts. It was very rewarding to take him out and to win. And I think between him and Eucanlos, I think I like Eucanlos more. His weapons are cool, his armor's cool. I think I want to rate him higher than a Jarrakan, but I don't think he's quite up to all yes tier. So he's going to be right here at Bam. And another fairly newcomer, Agnosum. Agnosum's a pretty cool early game, like kind of Kutku, bird, wyvern kind of guy. And I like his armor. It's kind of like knightly. His weapons are pretty sweet. I don't think I like him enough to be into A tier, though. Into all yes tier. So I think I'm going to put him probably above a Jarrakan and in between a Contour and a Jarrakan. That looks good to me right now. Next up, Alatreon. Now, part of me, my knee-jerk reaction is to put him in here. I know some people still really like him in World. I never liked his Eschaton Judgment mechanic. I think insta-kill mechanics in Monster Hunter have never been good. And his I don't particularly like. I know if you're equipped well enough, you know the timing and stuff well enough, you can just trivialize it. It just never meshed with me. I think I'm not going to put him in Do Not Want. So I think what I'm instead going to do is I'm going to put him here, and I do think I'm going to put him above Agnactor. Next up, Almudron. Almudron the Mud Monster. Another Leviathan monster. Got some interesting mechanics where he can basically summon terrain. I think that's pretty neat. Let me see. Is my music picking up? I might have to up the volume on my music a little bit just so it's actually picking up on the desktop audio. That's a little loud. I'll put it at 5. Hopefully it's picking up. And back to... Alright, cool. So yeah, Almudron. He is definitely not higher. I don't think he's higher than a Jarrakan for me. He might even fall down to Alatreon levels. I think I might like him more than Alatreon, though. So I am probably going to put him... Yeah, because he's got cool armor. I'm going to put him down in the checks out. He is fine, but definitely not one of my favorites. Magma Almudron, his subspecies. I really don't have much to say about this guy. I hunted him. I don't know if I think he's... I want to say, just because he's left such little of an impression on me, he's not Do Not Want tier. But I do think he is below Agnactor for me, personally. We'll see if I change my feelings on this guy, just because I have very little memory of hunting him. Amatsu. Big boy. Really cool fight. I have not fought him in Portable Third. I've yet to play Portable Third. But his hunt in in Rise is quite fun. You know what? Cool armor, cool weapons. I think we have another addition to the all yes tier. I still think I like my Glacial Agnactor a little bit more. But yeah, welcome to A tier, Amatsu. A for Amatsu. Next up, not really the box art for World, but definitely a prominently featured monster, Anjanath. Anjanath's pretty cool. Definitely not one of my favorite monsters, though it is really fun to fight him and to boop his snoot and knock him on his butt. I think I do like him more than a Jarrakan, but I have a little more affinity for Agnosum and all the stuff he brings to the table over Anjanath, so I'm going to put him there. Now we have Folger Anjanath. Thankfully he's in Wilds, the Guardian version of him anyway. If there's a Guardian version of monsters, let's see. Do they have that? Because that would be silly. Let's see, G. I don't think so. Good, because that would be silly. Personally, I think that would be silly. So back to Fulgur Anjanath. I think I actually do like the subspecies more than the original here. It's probably going to be rare that I do this, but I do think I like Fulgur a little bit more than regular. And I don't know if that's a recency bias because of Wilds, but I like his, I like the color palette on the armor more. The weapons are a bit more practical with the thunder element. So, yeah, I'm going to put Fulgur Anjanath just slightly above Anjanath. Next up is the boy. Nada is just like him, Arkveld. I think Arkveld is pretty dang cool, man. I think he's pretty cool. Pretty cool enough to be in the all yes tier. And, let's see. Do I like him more than Amatsu? I think so. That may be, again, recency bias, but, I don't know. I have more feelings about Arkveld than I do Amatsu. Even though Rise did do a very good job of giving Amatsu a lot of plot relevance, especially with the doctor guy. I forget his name in the moment. Yeah, I want to say I'm going to put Arkveld right here. I know some people are flipping out that I have Glacial Agnactar higher. This is a me thing. I kind of have a Stockholm Syndrome with monsters that I have to really grind out, and I really grinded out Glacial Agnactar to where, like, I have some kind of, like, a bond with it because I hunted it so much to get the stuff I wanted in the 3U playthroughs, so don't freak out. Realistically, I do think Arkveld is probably cooler than Glacial Agnactar, but this is my tier list, and I like Glacial Agnactar. Next up, Arzuros, the Fuzzy Bear. Out of all the beast monsters, save one that we'll get to a little down the line here, I like Arzuros. I almost want to say I like his armor. I think it's really cool looking. His dual blades are the double axes. I've always liked double axes. So I'm gonna put Arzuros right here. Again, maybe some blasphemy here, but I don't know. I kind of like the fuzzy guy. He loves his honey. He's a good dude. Next up is this considered a variant or a subspecies? I think this is a variant, right? Redhelm Arzuros. I'll be honest, he might be another addition to the little to no opinion. I did hunt him in Generations, but I don't remember really liking it, but that's the only real thing that immediately comes to my mind with Redhelm. So we'll keep him here for now. I'll see if I change my mind. Astalos. Astalos is pretty cool. One of the 4 from Generations, the big 4. The monster you fight for Kokoto Village, so I do like that. I think he might be around here, honestly. He's still in the BAM tier. I don't know if he's this high. Not all yes tier. But I do think I like him more than a Contour. I have more kind of nostalgia, I guess, bias for Arzuros. So I think I'm going to put Astalos here. Similarly, we have the the variant, I guess, of Bolt Reaver Astalos. What do they call them? Deviants, I think, in Generations. And just like Redhelm, I'm going to put him here. This might change when I get to the playthrough for Generations/Generations Ultimate for all of these guys, just because the latter end and like end game of Generations Ultimate I never really got into too much. That obviously that may change when I get there for the playthrough. We'll see. Next up on the list here is Mr. Balahara. I'll be honest, when I first saw Balahara, was not too impressed with his design. I still don't think it's great. The armor of his is pretty cool. His weapons are pretty cool. But, I think he's gonna go... into checks out. He just never really won me over. I do like him more than when I first saw him. But, I think Balahara is gonna be comfortably sitting in between, one guy I don't really like and another guy I don't really like. But I do like parts of them. Bonboro. Monster Hunter Wilds, or Monster Hunter World Iceborne monster. Pretty cool guy. I like his Viking armor. I don't think he's cool enough to pass any of these other guys for me, though. And I think I like him more than Almudron. So I think he's just gonna comfortably sit here at the bottom of BAM tier. And our next B-man is the Barioth. Regular Barioth. And regular Barioth, you know what? I think he might be at the top of B tier. He might even be knocking on the door of A tier, to be honest. For me. Though I'm looking at the list here and I'm seeing someone else who might make it a little higher than him. So, yeah, let's put Barioth at the top of B tier. Bam. Because, my next friend... We'll start him here. I was kind of hinting at where I wanted him to go. Sand Barioth. I think Sand Barioth's awesome. Really cool change of the idea behind what Barioth does with the ice whirlwinds. He does sand whirlwinds and can flip himself off them, and I think that's cool. I like his color scheme. I really hope we get to see him in Wild's Ascendance. And, yeah, I think I might even like him a little bit more than Amatsu. I don't know. I need more time with him. If they put him in Wild's Ascendance, he will probably jump up a couple spaces. And now we have Frostfang Barioth. I'll be honest, I hunted him in World, and I did not really like it. I think I like regular Barioth more. And, I would probably say... I don't know if I even want him in the B tier. I think I'm going to put him in C tier, just above Almudron. And I feel pretty confident with that. Baroth. Baroth is okay. Yeah, he's kind of just... I really think my just initial reaction, I think he's probably going to be around here, honestly. Like, this is like middle of C tier, where it's like, you start getting below this, I'm like, I don't really like you. You're just okay. You're okay right there. But Jade Baroth, I like the color on him. His armor looks cool. I don't know. I don't remember looking at his weapons very much. But Jade Baroth, I will actually put you... yeah, I'll put you above Almudron. You know what? There. I think that's pretty good. I like how Jade Baroth looks more than Frostfang. I like the color. Next up, my small rock boy, Basarios. Basarios, he's kind of, again, kind of like another Baroth, where it's like, I like him. My favorite thing about Basarios is his hunting horn. The guitar, or the bass, the Basarios bass. Really like that weapon. Almost used hunting horn some just because I like the weapon so much. That's really the only redeeming thing for me about Basarios. I really don't like how we don't get both him and Gravios in games anymore. I guess that people wouldn't like having that many kind of tanky rock monsters, so... And speaking of tanky rock monsters, we have Basarios' subspecies, Ruby Basarios. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about him. I don't really remember liking his armor looking much better. He's got crystals coming out of him. That's kind of cool. Um, I think I have more feelings about him than Magma Almudron. So I think I'm going to put him right here. Now, how do you say the B-52 bomber's name? I say Basil Goose. But for simplicity's sake, we'll just call him Basil. Basil is a really cool guy. He is, as far as like monsters like him and Devil Joe, like the ones that will just interrupt your hunt, I like him a lot more, even though he may be more annoying than Devil Joe at times. So because of that, you know what? I like his theme. That's another thing I haven't really mentioned. Monsters that have their own theme music, also big plus. And Basil has a really good one. Yeah, I think I'm happy with Basil being at the very bottom of all yes tier. Now, his brother, Seething Basil. I don't like Seething that much. The colors on him don't really aren't. I mean, they're more striking than regular Basil, but I kind of like the kind of mundane colors of Basil versus the really like high contrast and Seething. And I don't know, I just don't really get much out of Seething. I think I want to put Seething. This looks good to me. Yeah, this looks good to me. Because I do think a contour is pretty cool, and Egnosum, it's pretty close between these two. I think we may have now arrived on our first Do Not Want. As cool as because I played Final Fantasy XIV from 1.0 almost to the end of 1.0, and from A Realm Reborn all the way to most of Dawn Trail. And I thought the collab between that you could not have picked something to collab better for me than 14 at the time. And so I was super hyped to fight Behemoth, but man, I did not like the hunt at all. I have a lot to say about the end game of base world content, and some of that comes down to this guy right here. I did not like the hunt with Behemoth at the time, and I'm sure he's a lot more manageable to fight now, but nah, man. Did not like the Behemoth hunt. It's cool you get the Dragoon armor. That's pretty neat, but nah, not a big fan of Behemoth, unfortunately. Beototus. Now, of the Totus monsters, I'm not a big fan of them, but Beototus, you know what? He's probably the one I tolerate the most. I think I'm pretty comfortable. Nah, you know what? I think it's probably right around here, honestly, because I do think all these monsters are cooler than him. I might even think that, yeah, these three are like, in like the best way possible, the most middle of the road monsters for me, where they don't really do much to offend me and they don't really do much for me, you know? Another Rise monster here. Bishatin. Bishatin is a cool guy. I don't think he's cool enough to be into B tier though. He's like a Tengu monkey kind of guy, and that's pretty neat. But honestly, at the end of the day, like, I don't really use his armor, I don't really use his weapons. I don't remember ever using him as layered armor. I think he's gonna be probably right around here for me. And for his subspecies, Blood Orange Bishatin, you know what? I think he's probably right around again, about where I put him. Like, I don't really have much. He has, like, these cool pine cone attacks where he lights them on fire and they explode. And that's kind of neat, but yeah, I don't really have much to say about Blood Orange Bishatin. Blunganga. I like Blunganga. Do I love Blunganga? Not really. Yeah, I kind of like Bishatin. He's kind of like... I do think I like him more than Bishatin, though. Do I think all these guys are cooler than him? Yes. Yes, I do. And I think that might be all I really have to say about him. Copper Blunganga, on the other hand, I probably have even less to say, though I do like his colors, and he looks kind of more like a traditional baboon, which I think is kind of neat. But because I didn't even get to him in my Freedom Unite video, just because he's G rank, I believe. I think I'm gonna put him right around here. Yeah, they're basically tied for me. Now we have the Punch Lord himself, Brachydios. Now, I'll be the first one to tell you, Brachydios, he's pretty cool. He is definitely not one of my top 10, though. He is either... He's really close with Barioth right here, so I'm probably going to be moving him up. Maybe even A tier, all yes tier, maybe above Basil. I don't think I think I like Amatsu more than him, though. Or do I? What, is this crazy? Well, hold on. There we go. Is this crazy? I think I'm pretty comfortable with this. Yeah. I do think I like these three more than him. Yeah. This looks good to me. Raging Bracky. Hold on, back to here. Honestly, I know he's a cool fight in World. Where he blows up the whole arena and stuff. That's kind of neat. But I think he's kind of like unseething Basil Goose tier, where like I don't know, man. He doesn't really click with me. I like the original more. Bulldrome. Piggy. Bulldrome. He's a pretty nothing hunt. His armor's kind of nothing from whatever. I mean, no, it's kind of cool. It's kind of like Viking, or not like Viking, but like barbarian warrior armor. So I think that's pretty cool. I think I like him more than Balahara. I think I like him. I think right here, honestly, is good, because I do think I like Barioth and Basarios. All these guys have way more going on than Bulldrum does. And you could argue these guys do too. But, oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen. We have... I'm not even going to tease it. We have our first So Tasty tier. Sideus, one of my favorite monsters. Top 3, for sure. Just an amazing first experience when you fight this guy in Tri. Amazing design, awesome looking armor, awesome looking weapons, phenomenal 2 themes he has. Love Sideus. Cannot say anything negative, really. I mean, the hunt, whether you can put up with underwater combat. I was about to say, I can't say anything negative, no, and here I am saying something negative. If you cannot hang with the water combat, Sideus isn't going to make you like it, that's for sure. And he is a giant monster, and giant monsters come with their own set of problems, but as far as, like, in-game kind of cinematic hunts, I think Sideus is one of the best. Goldbeard. I mean, he's Sideus's golden cousin. He has the symmetrical horns, which I like. He's gold. That's pretty neat. And, yeah, just, I mean, what can I say? He's probably not going to stay this close to the top by the end of this. I can say with some certainty. But You give me Cydaeus and you give me more Cydaeus. I'm gonna say yes, please. Next up, old school guy. Been there since the very beginning, Cephadrome. Cephadrome, man, I've gone on record saying I would be surprised if Cephadrome ever came back in a meaningful way in newer Monster Hunter games, and I kind of still stand by that. I do think I like him more than Blanganga. I have some affinity for him just because in the very first Monster Hunter, when I first played the game back in like 2004, the first armor set I ever farmed for was Cephadrome's because I could actually kill him. I had a really tough time bringing down Kutku early, and Cephadrome was one of the first ones I could get, and then I could also get the other parts I needed off Cephalos in the dunes in the first Monster Hunter. So I have a very strange kind of affinity for him for that, but he is not glacial like Nactor tiers for me, so I think I'm comfortable placing him here. Next up, not our first Elder Dragon, but one of the first Elder Dragons you encounter in the chronology of the games is Chameleos. I want to like Chameleos a lot. I love his theme. He's a really cool monster design. I like how he's like all jittery and he moves like an actual chameleon. I hate hunting him. I hate his armor. His weapons don't do much for me either. That being said, I do think I like him. Yeah, I think I'm happy with putting him at the top of C tier, of checks out. He checks out. He is fine. Another newcomer, Chotacabra. Chotacabra is an interesting design. One of the better of the early Wilds monsters. Between like him, Doshaguma, and Balahara, I think he's the most visually interesting. That being said, I mean, I think that is being generous. Honestly, I think it'd probably be closer to like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm happy with putting him there. Congalala. Congalala's fun. Do I like Congalala a lot, though? Not really. I don't really have any stories or much of a history with him. So I think he's probably going to be going around this area. I think I do like Cephadrome more. I like Congalala more than Blanganga. He's a little bit more fun. Cephadrome, the nostalgia, I think I'm picking Cephadrome over Congalala, though. Emerald Congalala, I mean, honestly, you know what? I'll give you Emerald Congalala goes a little higher than regular just because he's green, and the color green. We have a couple here that I do not have much of an opinion on, and I'm just going to go ahead and place them here. It's a shame. I just never really got to the G-Rank content of 4U back in the day. That may change with the playthrough that I'm doing currently on my channel. So, and the same goes for his subspecies or variant. I don't know what the Shah difference is. They are immensely cool-looking monsters. Giant snake monsters. Really neat. Would like to get an opinion of them and put them up here, but unfortunately don't really have much of one right now. The Pickle himself, Devil Joe. I'll be honest, I've never liked Devil Joe. He was intimidating when I first encountered him in like Try. I think to the point where he started getting on my nerves was on World. Like I actually did not like him being around in World. Like prior to that, he was just like he was spooky, and I didn't like him showing up. I got was intimidated by him, but whenever he got to World, I'm like, oh man, more Devil Joe. I think this looks good to me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like Devil Joe fans, I just don't like hunting him. He's he's super nimble for how big he is, and he has a lot of annoying mechanics about him. I do like you can put meat down and mess him up with meat, but yeah, I don't know, man. Just he doesn't do much for me. Savage Devil Joe, you know what? I'll put him a little higher. You know what? We'll put him above Basarios. How about that? I like his both. I think both versions have dragon element weapons, but I don't know. Savage looks a little cooler, I guess. Daimyo Hermitar. I like my Carapaceons. He is probably there really isn't enough of them to really get much of an impression, but Daimyo Hermitar. I think I like him more than Cephadrome. Do I like him more than Alatreon and Almudron? No, because he is a defiler of Monobloses everywhere. Plum, I'll be honest, I'm sure I've hunted him before, but I have very little memory of hunting Plum Daimyo Hermitar. And the same goes for Stone Fist. I'll say just from looking at the image, I mean, they look cool. Plum Daimyo Hermitar is a cool color. Did I fight him in Freedom Unite? I don't even remember. That's how little of an impression he left on me. I do think he has a different. I think he has the Diablo skull on his back, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, not much of an impression left on me. Not my favorite Bloss monster, but you can't go wrong with Diablos. Well, you can. He can be kind of annoying when he hangs out on the ground too much, but I mean, just classic monster. You can't really... I love that aspect of him. He has really cool armor. Sometimes his armor is really good, like in the 4U playthrough I'm doing. Sometimes I couldn't care less about it. I think... if I'm being true to myself here, I think he's around here, honestly. Diablos. Black Diablos, the female. I think Black Diablos is one of the subspecies. I think she's gonna go around here. I think I'm gonna put her higher than Seething and Raging, just because, again, kind of the nostalgic, kind of classic element. I like her. She's been around longer than these two goobers. Between these three, which would I want to hunt? That's kind of a crapshoot, honestly, because I don't really like hunting any of these right here. But there are other elements of them that I do like, and that's why they're so high up here. So, go ahead and add Bloodbath to little to no opinion. I never got to Bloodbath in Generations Ultimate, so he's gonna have to stay down here. And unfortunately, that's the same for our next monster here, Dire Moralis. Would love to get to the G rank content in 3U. Just the course of which I've gone through the retrospective series, I tend to just not cover the G rank content on those games, and so I just haven't really got around to actually hunting Dire Moralis. Let's see, next up, Darin Moran. I think I like Jin Moran more than him, but he is a really fun hunt. I think I want to put him right around here, and I see Jin Moran being a little higher, probably somewhere in this range. Yeah, really cool siege hunt. Easier than Jin Moran for me, anyway. And, yeah, just a fun hunt, and, really cool spectacle monster. Dodo Gama. I know a lot of people love this guy, and I think he's silly, and that definitely earns him some points. But he never really caught on to me like he did with a lot of other people. So I think he's probably gonna go... I'll put him above the Kongalalas. I'll put him above Cephadrum too. Just because he is funny and he's kind of unique. He's only been in one game. Let him be in more games. Maybe that'll change my opinion on him. Doshagama. Who I called the, I probably shouldn't say it on my channel just because I try not to use much profanity. He is, the male genitalia bear. The gonad bear. There we go. Never really liked how he looked. The hunting him's fine. He's got some interesting attacks. I just never liked his appearance. I think, yeah, he's probably going to be going down around here, honestly. Yeah, we'll put him above... No, I like Balahara more than him. Yeah, I think this is good, honestly. I like, sorry, Doshagama fans. He didn't really catch with me. I don't know. Duramboros. This is a slog of a hunt, but man, is him spinning fun. It's funny too. Honestly, around this area here, I do think I like him more than Jarakan. I do think Anjanath, I think all these guys are a little more interesting than Duramboros. So I think in between a Jarakan and Anjanath is a pretty good placement for Duramboros. Rust, I can't remember if I hunted him in was he in Generations Ultimate? I don't remember. I don't think he was. Honestly, we'll put him down here. I don't think I ever hunted him in 3 Ultimate. If I did, it was a long time ago. Espinus. Originally from Monster Hunter Frontier. Cool, using the Rathalos kind of skeleton and a lot of the similar moves as Rathalos and Rathian. I don't know if... yeah, I do like, I'm looking at it and he's like... I think right around here, honestly. Because I do like... He's kind of an annoying hunt with his different statuses. But he's really cool. I like the color on him. We're about to get to his subspecies. The subspecies is definitely a more challenging hunt. But I don't really have much more feelings about him than the regular, honestly. So I think they're almost neck and neck here. I'll put the subspecies higher just because you get better stuff from it, I guess. The OG Black Dragon himself. Yeah, I have mixed feelings with Fatalis. I do like what he represents, being like a classical fantasy dragon in a game full of other dragon-like monsters, wyverns. I think he's got to be an A tier for me. Just for what he represents, like, because hunting him in the old games, at least back in the day when I played, the reliable way to hunt Fatalis back in the day was everyone get bowguns that could fire Cluster Shot 2. You bring the materials to make Cluster Shot 2 with you to the hunt. You bring your crafting books, and you just pelt him with cluster shots. Because it's safe, and for the most part, and it's reliable. So, I mean, it was kind of funny, taking out, like, this epic dragon with just, like, cluster bombs. And his hunt in wilds is better than... Where is he? Elatrion's to me. But it is still a little too gimmicky for me, personally. It is exciting and stuff like that. But, I mean, this does it way more for me than Fatalis. I think here is where I'm happy to put him. And for the other variants, I'll be honest, I don't have much of an opinion on either Crimson or White Fatalis. Yeah, because in the games that they appear in, I don't think I really ever got to them very often, if at all. So we'll just leave them in little no opinion. Guys McGorm, the final battle, I guess story battle of Sunbreak. Pretty, I mean, all the things I said about Fatalis kind of apply to him. I actually do like the fight with Guys McGorm a little bit more than the Fatalis one, but just not nearly as iconic. I can't even remember what his armor and weapons really look like, but I do think I think this is okay, right? I'm like thinking, do I like Agnosa more than him? I think I do. I think I'm comfortable putting him there. Gammoth. Gammoth is a cool guy that a lot of people want to see come back. I would not be opposed to it. His hunt's not the best, from what I recall. Kind of annoying. His armor looks okay. I don't remember it being particularly good. I think Gammoth. I'm like, does he go down to C tier? No. Does he? I do think I like him more than a Jarkon. More than Duramboros. This is where I'm starting to get to the point, like, okay. Yeah, we'll put him above Fulgur. I think this is good. Elder Frost Gammoth. Another, I don't even know if I ever fought him in Generations Ultimate, so we're going to put him right there. Garangolm, the Frankenstein of the monsters in Sunbreak, right? Kind of cool. Uses the, I think the monkey skeleton, the ape skeleton. I have, like, he's got some neat attacks where he like launches himself in the air. I think right around here looks good to me. Well, I think I like Elatrion. Yeah, I think this is better, honestly. I think I like Elatrion more than Garangolm, but I do think he is cooler than these guys. Gindrome, everyone's favorite. Everyone loves Gindrome. Probably my least, or my most favorite of the Drome Raptors. But, like, they can only go so high for me, personally. He's probably gonna go right about... I'll put him right below Devil Joe, but above Bulldrome. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Great Gyros. Kind of the world's version of Gindrome, and I think a lesser version at that. Very easy. Honestly, I think he's gonna be near the bottom of C tier. I don't get much from Great Gyros. Now, the boss himself, the boss Goss, Gossarog, one of the coolest monsters they added in Monster Hunter Rise, personally. Love this guy. Would love to see him show back up in Wilds. And I think he's going straight up to the All Yes tier. Let's see how he fares against these guys. I do think I like him more than Basil. Do I like him more than Amatsu? It's close, but I think right here is pretty good for me. I think Goss is a pretty cool monster. Love his gimmick. Would love to see a subspecies of him, honestly. Great Izuchi, our Velocidrome for base Monster Hunter Rise. I will be honest, I have very little feelings about Great Azuchi. I think I think he is above Great Gyros, but even these subspecies, I don't really care much about. I think he's less than Dim, but better than Azuchi, or better than Gyros. Geodrome, the furtive Geodrome, so easily forgotten. He's Velocidrome, but Snow, and they got rid of him. I think, because what did they got rid of him for, shoot, I'm blanking, just like white Velocibray got turned into Giapray, I think. He looks cool. I think, yeah, he's around this area. Honestly, I think Bulldrome's a little cooler. We'll put him right there. Giganox. A lot of people want to see this guy come back. I will be honest, I don't. I like Kezu more. That being said, he's got a really interesting design. I think there's some pretty interesting lore behind him too. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable putting him here. I don't think in my right mind I could say I like Giganox more than Alatreon. Because I actually do kind of like Alatreon in games other than World. He's alright. But I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm comfortable putting him here. On the other hand, Baleful Giganox I like a bit more. I like he's got the Thunder status, or the Thunder element. This Giganox is exclusively poison. I think he's got a cooler color scheme. The hunt, at least in my experience playing 3U again recently, is more fun fighting Baleful than regular. So let's see. I think he shoots up these 3. I like him more than Jade. I like him more than Chameleos. Yeah, we'll put him near the bottom. Well, do I like him more than... I think I do. Honestly, I think like right around nope, definitely more than Durambros. I think this is a good spot for him. For me. Yeah. The Anjanaths are more iconic, and yeah, I'm comfortable with this. Great Joggy. Definitely had a long run as a Drome style monster. Pretty iconic, just for being around for so long. I mean, he was in all the way till... Was he in World? I don't think he was. But he was in, like, Tri, 3U, 4U, Generations Ultimate, I think. I think I would put Great Joggy. Honestly, I do like Gendrum more than Great Joggy. And I'm pretty comfortable putting him right here. Yeah. Great Joggerus, the Aptonoth Mantra himself. I know a lot of people like this guy, probably because a lot of people's first Monster Hunter game was World. I did not get the appeal as much. He does look kind of cool, like a giant, like realistic iguana kind of thing. I think right around here is pretty good for me. Yeah. And I'm trying not to rate them based on power. That is kind of coming across here. But, yeah, it's just kind of how I feel about them, honestly. Glavenus. I think kind of the leader of the big four right here, Glavenus. Pretty cool hunt. The only thing I've never liked about Glavenus' hunt was the fact that you can't sever his sword when it's not ignited. That's always driven me crazy. I know a lot of people really like this guy. He never really clicked as much for me. I do think I like him more than Gammoth. I do think I like him more than Geismagorm. I think he kind of gets... I think Espinus beats him for me, though. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's as high as he gets for me. Acidic Glavenus, I have much less to say about. He's honestly probably going down here around, the other... let's see. I like Acidic more than... I think he's gonna go right around here, honestly. Because I still do like Daimyo Hermitar. I like Garangol more than him. I'm almost tempted to do... Yeah, we'll put Dodogama above him. And he's still got some kind of cool stuff going for him, but I don't know. He doesn't really do much for me. Hellblade, he's going to be going down in here. I might have fought him before, but I don't remember. Great Macau. He's kind of cool. Hops around on his tail. Almost like a bird kangaroo kind of guy. I don't... Like, he might be... Honestly, like... He's pretty close in this area. Like, a lot of the drone monsters, I think, are going to fall in this area. I have more connection with Gendrome just because I've been around him longer. Great Macau was cool in the one game he showed up in. I do think I like him more than Great Jockey and Great Jagras, though. So I think I'm comfortable putting him right there. Goble, my boy. Goble I like. Not the most exciting underwater hunt, but love his design. Anglerfish is such a... porcupine anglerfish, blowfish, the statuses, the flash. Shoot, man. He is going. I think... Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable putting him here. Well, I'm going to put him behind Darin Moran just because the scale and the excitement of the Darin Moran hunt, I think, overall trumps the entire enjoyment I get out of a Goble hunt. Though I do really, really like Goble. Gog Mazios. My most recent and freshest impression of him is from Wilds, which is very exciting. I don't remember the hunt quite as well in 4U, and I haven't gotten to him in the playthrough of 4U yet. But, Goopy Tar Monster. Goopy Tar Dragon. Honestly has never really, even back in the day on 4U, never really been a big fan. I think... honestly, I think right around here is pretty good. Yeah, and it was kind of an odd choice to me for Wilds. I do enjoy the hunt for him in Wilds, just... I don't know. Just not as quite as iconic, or... I love the laser cannon that they use when you fight him in Wilds. That's really cool. But I don't know. He just doesn't really... He's not on the tier of Amatsu and Fatalis. Definitely not Sideus. Here he is. Mr. 4U himself, Gore Magala. Gore's pretty cool. Never been one of my favorite monsters, but I definitely appreciate him. Let's say we put Gore... I'm thinking around this area. Yeah. I'm happy with putting him there. I know that might be blasphemy. Some people are screaming at their screens, how do you not put him in A? I mean... Yeah, I like all these guys more than Gore Magala for any number of reasons. I do like Gore Magala's theme. Decent hunt. Or good hunt, I should say. That's another reason he's so far up here. Cool armor, cool weapons. Yeah, just all these other guys have other reasons why I like him more than Gore. Chaotic Gore, I'll be honest, I'm almost willing to put him in the little to no opinion. I mean, I hunted him in Rise, and I didn't really get much out of it, honestly. It's a cool concept where he's like a failed quote unquote evolution into Shigaru. That's kind of neat. But I think he's gonna be around this level for me personally. Yeah, I'm happy putting him here. Yeah. Gravios, another old school fella right here. The hunt has always been challenging. Challenging is a very nice way of saying frustrating, especially early on. He is pretty cool. Would I say... I think, honestly, I think he's in B tier for me, but I like just barely. Bam tier. I think I'm going to keep him right here, because all these other guys I like more. Most, if not all of these guys I like less. Yeah, Gravios is fine there. Black Gravios, kind of the same thing. I like Black Gravios more than these guys. I think, like, together, they are more or less occupy the same space for me. So I think I'm going to keep them together. I do like how Black Gravios' armor looks more. The hunt can be more frustrating depending on the game with these two. So I would say they're kind of interchangeable, but they both kind of occupy the same space. Great Boggy. Yeah, I definitely have less feelings about him. The best thing I can say about Great Boggy is, faithful commentator and viewer, Man Like Bond, got me to hunt him on G rank in 3U, where the dude is just like Sonic speed fast, and that's kind of funny. That's kind of all I can really say about Great Boggy. Honestly, I think Great Joggerus is cooler. Joggy's cooler. I'm at the point where it's like, is Dushaga? Yeah. Yeah, Dushaga and Balhara cooler. Agnactor's cooler. He's getting lower and lower on the list here. Yeah. I think this is fine. Izuchi has the cool blade tail at the very least. Gyros, I don't really have... I mean, these guys are fighting for the bottom of C tier. My boy, my stretchy chicken, flash-banging, weird monster. I like Gipsros a lot. He's probably going to be up here with Gobel and Arzuros, honestly. Again, I know that's driving some of you guys crazy, but it's a nostalgia thing. He's such a weird design. Like, what is this guy? He's so weird. Rubbery skin, a light that he can use to flash people. He runs around like crazy. Yeah, I think Gipsaros. I'm looking. I'm happy with putting him right there. Purple, I have less... No, actually, no, I like purple a lot. His color scheme's awesome. I kind of just want to put them together. Yeah, purple, the green contrast with his purple skin kind of gives him like an Ava Unit 1 kind of color contrast, and it's really cool. I do think the OG deserves the spot over purple, but they're kind of like a Black Gravios situation. I do love them both together. Here's a weird one. Hirobami. Cool armor, cool-ish weapons, but kind of a forgettable hunt in Wilds, to be honest. Really kind of interesting design where they like have like gas that they inflate and they float. That's kind of neat. I think I'm thinking like right above Basarios sounds pretty good to me. I don't really I don't get much else out of them, and all the cool stuff I just said is about all they really got going for them, because they are kind of just a pushover. Here's another Frontiers monster that has unfortunately only made one appearance in Freedom Unite. And I think was Freedom 2 also, or was it just Freedom Unite? I always forget that. Hypnocatrice. Sleepy Chicken. Honestly, I don't love this guy. I like how weird he is. I do think I like him more than Giganox. I think I'm happy placing him right there. Weird little guy, but kind of cool. Eodrome. Eodrome's interesting. I like the shape of his head. I think that's kind of neat. He's really close for me with Gindrome. Though I like Gindrome's double crest, and I like his snake fangs a little bit more than Eodrome's weird head. So I'm gonna put Gindrome just slightly above Eodrome. All right, this guy's kind of neat. Jindahad. Kind of like a Elder Dragon fight, but not an Elder Dragon. Similar mechanics as some Elder Dragons, with like the wide environmental attacks and stuff like that. I think I'm just gonna kind of vibe with how I feel where he's at on the list as I move him up it, because he's definitely above C tier for me. I'm like, do I like him more than these three? I don't think so. I think he's like right around here. I'm pretty comfortable putting Jindahad in that range right there. I hunted him a lot. Cool armor, cool weapons. But yeah, that's pretty good. Here's the other guy, Jin Moran. I said I was going to put Jin Moran about where Darren is, because I have very similar feelings for them. Again, kind of like purple and regular Gypsyros, Black Gravios Gravios. I do think I like the design of Jin Moran more. And him being the first one to do the Sandskiff Epic Elder Dragon Hunt, I think it just ekes him out above Darren Moran for me. Halogen Moran. He is going to be going in the not much of an opinion. Don't think I ever hunted him, unfortunately. Giratodus. Do not like Giratodus. Probably one of the worst Piscine monsters. Very, very boring. Mudfish. I think we're gonna actually put this guy and do not want. Like, he's just such a nothing monster. Great Gyros has more going on than Giratodus. I would rather hunt Giratodus than Behemoth, though. So there's that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Kushala Daura. One of the OG Elder Dragons. Box art of Monster Hunter 2 Dose. I've got a really cool statue of him. I love his theme. I love Daura's theme. Let's see. I think, honestly, this looks good to me, man. I know a lot of people really hate fighting Daura with his whirlwinds and stuff like that. In the older games, I think I liked hunting him more in the older games, where the whole thing was you poison him. And man, you go back to my Freedom 2 playthrough. The trials and tribulations I went through to bring this guy down. It was like super rewarding when I finally did it, so yeah, I'm pretty comfortable putting... I'm almost tempted to bump him up higher, honestly. Yeah. I think top of BAM tier sounds good to me. And I'm like, do I put him higher? Maybe. He's honestly, he's one of the trickiest ones for me to kind of... I'm almost thinking that. Because I think I do like him more than Basil. Goss is really cool, though. And Amatsu is as iconic and has a really cool fight. But Kushala been around. I almost feel like he wants to be with his papa. Oh man, I know people are going crazy thinking that I like Kushala this much. I'll leave him here. We'll see what we got coming up next. Our other big friend here. This is another one that's going to drive a lot of people crazy. I like Kezu. I like Kezu a lot. I think he's super fun. One of the best, and like almost unanimous through all the games, super fun to fight with a lance. If you've never fought Kezu with a lance, first, make sure you familiarize yourself with the lance moveset, and then try hunting Kezu in almost any game with the lance. I think it's fun. He's creepy, he's weird, he doesn't even have a boss theme. It was very unsettling when I first encountered him in the first game. I think he's gonna go like right around here. I know people are gonna be like, what the hell's wrong with you? I'm sorry, man. He's old school monster. He's unique. He makes good weapons that look really neat. Almost like Frankenstein monster weapons. Yeah, I think I'm pretty comfortable putting him there. I'm considering even higher. It's like this is like Jin Marin and Darin Marin are like the stopgap. It's like, can the monster top the epicness of these hunts? If so, I think Kezu just barely makes it. Or just barely doesn't make it, unfortunately for Kezu. Sorry, bud. Next up is Kieran, Thunder Horse McGee. Never been a big fan of Kieran. I don't think, like, you know, if you got the cheese to just like absolutely like steamroll Kieran, I'm sure you probably love him. I've always just been frustrated fighting him. I think I want to put him... I was like, maybe I put him with Chameleos because I like them about the same. Then I'm like... looking at the others. It's like I'm trying not to make this turn into like a power scale tier list, and I don't think it is. I do like Kieran's weapons. He doesn't really have much of a theme, if ever, right? He's a small large monster. Yeah, I'll leave him there. Honestly, this one's making me pretty conflicted. I'm like, I really don't like hunting him though, so I'm like, should I put him down here? Should he be around like Devil Joe? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. The more I'm thinking about it, yeah. Because I have very similar feelings for Kieran as I do Devil. I do think I like hunting him more than Devil Joe, though. Orochi Kieran, sorry, don't have much to say when you're high above the mucky muck, Mr. Kieran. King Shakalaka. I might have to put him in not much of an opinion. I think he was in the... No, he was in the high rank. I just never hunted him because I just never needed to in Freedom Unite. I will put him down here and little or no opinion. I would love to see him return. Just because it would be so out of nowhere. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave him down here for now. Kolv Taroth. This thing was a pain when it first came out. It was really hard to bring this thing down early on. Kolv Taroth's pretty neat. I think Kolv Taroth... honestly, right around here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm debating even having it this high. It is a neat fight. I like how she sheds her armor. And it is kind of like a chase. And then, like, the final form is a decent fight. Armor's interesting. Weapons are interesting. The grind on her weapons were not interesting, but, yeah, I think I'm happy putting her right there. The silly egg boy himself. Kuliaku. I kind of have similar feelings for Kuliaku that I do for Dodogama, but probably less so. I think I like Kuliaku more than... I think he's going to be right around this area. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. He definitely, for me, has more going on these other kind of drone monsters. He's got a little more character. He's silly, but I think Dodogama's silliness carries him higher on the list for me than Kuliaku does. Ketchawacha. Ketchawacha's cool, man. I would love to see him come back as well. Like a weird monkey tapir. Uses his ears as like a mask. Really cool design. I think he's gonna be around B tier. Low B. Almost comfortable keeping him here. But I like him more than Jarkon. I'm thinking like here, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah. Ash Ketchawacha. Have not gotten to fighting him yet, so I don't really have much to say about him, unfortunately. Here he is. The boy himself. Lagicruz. Man. Alright, this guy... He's going up there, man. He might be going straight to A tier. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. He's not an S tier for me. We may find some other S tiers in here that I'll surprise myself with. He may go up. He might be skirting S tier. But I love Lagicruz. Super cool. And then kind of like the other variants. I think I like regular Lagicruz more, but I mean he's just as cool, honestly. Would love to see him show up in Wild's Ascendants. That'd be neat. But yeah, like it's weird with some monsters and their subspecies. I have completely different feelings about them, but then for a lot of them, I'm like, no, the two are great together, honestly. And that's kind of how I feel about Ivory. And I cannot, in good faith, put Abyssal on there just because I have not hunted him. He looks awesome. His weapons look awesome. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna keep Abyssal and not much, little to no opinion. Lagambi. Excuse me. Don't really have much to say about Lagambi. He's annoying to hunt. He's kind of cute. His armor and weapons are okay. Kind of silly. I think Lagambi. I think I'm kind of happy putting him there. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, Beach Tin's a little cooler. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy putting Lagambi there. He's not the worst beast monster we have. We'll get to him very much later. I don't even know how far we are. I mean, looking at the list here, we still got quite a few to go, so let's keep it moving. Snow Baron, sorry man, don't really know you. Lalabarina. The Spider of Wilds. Really kind of neat design. Um, Armor and weapons are also neat looking. Definitely a standout from Chotacabra, Doshagama, and Balahara. Definitely more going on with the design here. Is it enough to get it into B tier? Honestly, I think so. I think the bottom of B tier is looking pretty good for Lalabarina, because, like, it's a easy monster, easy hunt. But the design, the armor, the weapons, it's fresh. It's a really neat idea. The spores. I don't know. Lalabarina does something for me. I think it's a cool monster. Lavasioth. Honestly, this dude's probably going about where Beatotus is. I think he's not going to be in D tier. He's not going to be in Do Not Want. But I have very... like, just a nothing Piscine monster, unfortunately. It's a shame. I think Piscine monsters have been dealt probably the worst hand in recent games compared to most of the other monster types. And, yeah, Lavasioth is a pretty good indication of that. Ooh, Legiana. Legiana's a cool monster. No pun intended. And big, really cool colors. Armor looked pretty neat. But I don't know, for me personally, how far that takes it. Honestly, I'm thinking in this area. Yeah. I still kind of like it. And that's kind of all I really feel about it. I kind of like it. Shrieking Legiana. I hunted it a couple times in World, and then I didn't hunt it anymore when I didn't need to. I think it's probably going to go with these subspecies down here. I do think I like it more... Well, let's just see. I like it more than Enactor. I like it more than Doshagama. Boom, 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 boom. We'll put it above them. Slowly climbing the ranks. I think it makes it about here. Honestly, yeah, Beatotus leaves more of an impression on me than Shrieking Legiana. Sorry to the Legiana fans. The original one got pretty far. The Shrieking one did not do much more for me. Now for our The Witcher crossover hunts. Leshen, and you know what? I'll just put them both together. I didn't like these when I did them. I am almost willing to put them in little to no opinion because I did them like once or twice and I was like, nah. And so I think that's what I'm gonna do. They left mostly a negative impression on me though, if I'm honest. Oh, here he is, the big boy himself. Lao Shenlong. The original Grand Siege monster. Awesome looking armor. I'd say the spectacle of the hunt rivals these two. If you kind of account for like technology and what they could do at the time. The only thing is, I've always kind of had this feeling about Lao Shenlong is you never feel like you're actually fighting him. You're just getting in his way, and he's just trying to shoo you away. Which I'm hoping his appearance in Wild's Ascendance, we get more of an active hunt with the Lao Shenlong as opposed to him just trying to scoot by us. I think Lao Shenlong. I want to put him up here. I love Lao Shenlong. Love his armor. Again, love the themes that play. The proof of a hero at the end of the hunt, super cool. I'm almost thinking putting him above these two. I think I will. Yeah. Yep. I'm happy with this. Now, do I like him? That's tough, man. I'm almost thinking of moving Basil back down. But Basil's cool though. Basil's really cool. I'm okay with putting Laoshan, like, knocking on the door of A tier. There. There. And as for Ashen, this is one of the few times where I'm going to split them by tier. Ashen's still pretty cool, but he's not much. It's just a palette swap from what I remember. It's very little difference to note there. Lunagaron. This is a cool guy. Pun intended. Werewolf. Snowy werewolf guy. And kind of like, what is the other guy called? Where is he? I'm blanking on his name at the moment. Oh, Dogoron. There he is. Kind of like a Dogoron. Pretty cool guy. Again, pun intended. I think... Yeah, he's pretty close to Spinus. Yeah, he's definitely in this range. I will put him just above them, just because he's pretty neat. He has like his upright form. I like Lunagaron. Lunastra. I don't have quite as many good things to say about Lunastra as I do Kushala Daura. And the things, positives that I have to say about Lunastra, I have more so to say about Teostra. I do like her color. I never really cared much for her armor or weapons. You know what? I'm thinking more than Chameleos. I think top of C tier. I'm happy with putting her there. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. Magnamolo. Old box art man himself. Cool hunt. Cool design. Cool theme. Cool armor. Cool weapons. I'd say a very solid contender for me. Like mid to high BAM tier. And I'm looking. I think that's looking pretty good to me. He's only been in one game. I would love to see him in more. Whenever they're in multiple games, it's a benefit for me because I have more to draw from. And that's another reason why some of these guys are higher when they're not quote as cool as other monsters. Yeah, I think. Though I do kind of like him more than Gormagawa. I think? No. I think this is where I had him. I think this is good for me. Yeah. Scorned. Part of me just says just put them together, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I really don't have many feelings different between the two. Scorn, I guess, has cooler looking armor and weapons, but not enough to leave me an impression on me to like him more than regular Magnamolo, personally. Now, Festio. Man, I wish they'd bring this guy back. What a cool guy. What a cool owl jester. The confusion status kind of sucks, but, I mean... For having one game under his belt, I think, right? Because this Generation's Ultimate, he left quite the impression. Honestly, I'm putting him up there, man. Where's Gossarog? All right, cool. Yeah, yep. I feel very similarly about these two. One game, but they left such an impression that I really like them both. Nightcloak, sorry, bud. Don't have much of an opinion on you. Malzeno. Mr. Sunbreak. I think I like him more than Magnamolo, but just barely. And I think that's about as far as he gets for me. He's still pretty cool. But I don't know. As far as, like, the, kind of box art initial antagonist monster, he's fine. I like where's yeah, Gore's higher. That's appropriate. Bracky's higher. Yep. I'm happy putting him there. Primordial, you know what? Same with Scorn. I like them both. I Primordial was definitely a tougher height, a tougher hunt, but it was kind of too little, too late because he came out like right at the end of Sunbreak, and it's just like, I don't know. How's that? Is that better? Mizutsune. This is a cool guy right here. Oh, Mizu. Does he crack higher than Gormagala? Does he even crack higher than Astalos? I think so. I think I like Mizu just under Magnamolo. Yeah. He's got really fun mechanics if you wear his armor and weapons and wilds. That's the only time I ever did. I never used this stuff in other games, but yeah, cool monster. I think I'm pretty happy with putting him there. Soul Seer Mizutsune. Welcome to... I don't know much about you, so I'm putting you there. Violet Mizu. I like when in doubt. He's a harder hunt. I think I might like him more than regular. I like the colors on him. Yeah. I feel a little more confident putting him above regular than I do Primordial and regular Malzeno. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, here we go. Sorry, he's going all the way up there. This is 100% nostalgia bias. I will not argue with that in the slightest. Most people will see Monoblos and be like, he's a lamer Diablos. He is my dude, man. I love Monoblos. I think he left such an impression on me back when I played the first game that I was like, this is my dude. You know, anytime he's in a game, I try to get his armor and weapons and use them. He was the original, like, old school, like, final boss for me, and he has remained in my heart since then. So, and White Monoblos, like most other subspecies for me, he's just right there next to him, and kind of like Sideus and Goldbeard Sideus. They are both great together. So, Najarala, what a strange fellow. What a strange guy. And they haven't used this guy's skeleton on much after him either. Not a terribly fun fight. It can be kind of frustrating with the camera. Cool design though. Weapons and armor I don't have much of an opinion on. I think I want to put him like around this area where I'm like, I kind of like him. Yeah. I kind of like him. Yeah. That works for me. Title Najarala, we'll see you soon, buddy. And hopefully soon in the playthrough. Nakarkos. This guy's cool. What a strange monster. Like a collection of bones and detritus. Like a cuttlefish under it all. Spoiler. I think... he left an impression for sure. But Kezu, though. I know you people are screaming. What the hell? Why do you like Kezu so much? Is it because he's phallic? No. Yeah, I would love to see this guy come back. I don't think he ever will. I would love to be proven wrong. But, Nakarkos, I think I'm comfortable putting him here. I do think... yeah. Yeah. Not quite as epic to me as these guys. But still a really cool fight. Really cool design. Yeah, high B tier. Sounds good to me. I'm like thinking. Yeah, that sounds good. Namiel, cool Elder Dragon. I'm sure plenty of people have the kind of feelings I have for Gossarog and Malfestio for Namiel. It did not ring with me quite so much. I do like it's a water Elder Dragon. That's kind of neat. I think Namiel, for me, that looks good. I like the colors she does whenever she's enraged. Like the almost like bioluminescent, like flickering. Huh. I'm just thinking. No, I think I'm good there. One moment. Alright, back at it. Nargacuga. I like Nargacuga a lot. I'm thinking right around here, to be honest. He's got an awesome theme, awesome armor, awesome weapons. He's got the pedigree. He's been around for a while. His weapons and armor tend to be pretty good in most games. Yeah, I think Nargacuga's pretty good right there. Jeez, okay, these guys. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and put Silverwind in here. I don't think I... Hold on, which one was in... He's in 3U. Green's in 3U. Lucent. I just don't like the shade of green on him, and I haven't really hunted him. I'm trying to think if I ever did hunt him. I don't think I did in 3U, so I'm gonna keep him in here. Lucent was in Wilds, and he's kind of the same tier of a hunt as Flaming Espinus. And I just never really clicked with him. I like regular more. This is going to be a rare instance where I split them up. But, I think this looks good to me. Yeah. Yeah. Narwa, the All-Mother. The quote-unquote final boss of, base Monster Hunter Rise. Interesting design. I like how she kills Ibushi and eats his brain and gains his knowledge. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That move she does at the end where the blades come up from the ground. I hate that move. It's cool whenever Magnamolo comes out and punches her. That's kind of neat. Yeah, okay. Nergigante. Here's a favorite of a lot of you guys out there. I'll be honest, he's never been one that I really, really liked. I do think he is still mid to high B tier for me. And I'm already seeing a good place to put him. And I'm thinking right around here. Let's just kind of go through the list here. Making sure I like all these guys more. Yep, I think that's good. Yep. Yep, I'm happy with that. That looks good to me. Ruiner. I mean, I might as well put him right next to him because they're almost the same to me. I don't get anything different from Ruiner that I get from regular Nergigante. In the comments, tell me if you like Ruiner more than regular Nergigante. Tell me why, because like I just don't get it, man. And when I first saw him, he didn't look that much different. Like in the two pictures right here, obviously he's like darker, but I don't know. Never really got it with Ruiner Nergigante. Nursilla. Also, let me check this track. Is this like an hour long? No, okay. I was about to say, oh man, I can't handle Twilight Princess clown music for an hour. Nursilla, Nursilla, Nursilla. Putting her here is feeling pretty good to me right now, honestly. Because I like, design-wise, I think Lalabrina has a lot more going on. Nursilla does have the seniority and better armor. At least I like the design of the armor more. So I might do this here. And I think I'm okay with that. Maybe that? I'm looking. And then I'm looking at this guy. And I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, eh. Yeah, that feels good to me. Had to shift those guys around. It was just, I don't know. Shrouded Nursilla, sorry, bud. Don't really know much about you. Nibble Snarf. What you know about Nibble Snarf? Well, I know he's a silly guy. He's kind of annoying to fight. Interesting design. Armor and weapons are an interesting theme, kind of commando looking. I think right here's looking pretty good to me. That may even be too high. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Here. In between Hypnoctrice and Giganox. That looks good to me. I'm just looking at the rest of the list here. We're getting there. It's gonna be a little while. New Udra. This guy's pretty neat. Where's B tier? Where's B tier? There you are. New Udra. Squid, octopus monster. Fire. I think he's in B tier. I don't think he's terribly high in it, though. I'm looking, and this looks pretty good to me. And I'm looking some more. And I think I'm okay with this. I'm looking at these two right here, and I'm like, do you guys really? And I'm like, yeah. Odogaron. Here's a favorite for a lot of people. I do think I like him more than Lunagaron. Though I think this might be another instance where I split them up, because I do actually have more to think, and I just like Ebony a little bit more. I think I'm gonna do this. Put regular Odo here, and we'll just go ahead and get Ebony. I think I like Ebony a little bit more. And maybe, yeah. Yeah, it looks good to me. More than Black Diablos. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah. Yep. Paolumu. Here's a favorite for a lot of people. Cute little guy. Cute armor. Cute weapons. He's an interesting design. Little floaty puff bat. I think this is looking pretty good to me. The cuteness doesn't do a whole lot for me with monsters for the most part. It's kind of weird. Whereas in Monster Hunter, it doesn't really do much for me. For like Pokemon designs, yeah, cute monsters or cute Pokemon definitely do a lot more for me. Nightshade Paolumu. I think the regular's cuter, and that's doing a little more lifting for him than... I mean, the Nightshade looks cool too, I guess, but I don't know. I like this more. Here's our original swimming monster, Plesioth. Lord of the Hip Check, Sailor of the Seven Seas, Leader of the Endels and the First Men, the Plesioth. His meme status definitely gives him a boost. And I'm thinking right above Arzuros is pretty good for me. And I'm looking. Yeah, I do like these two guys more than Plesioth. Plesioth. Obviously, I get the allusion to the word plesiosaur, but I don't know. But Green's got the hyperspace tackle, and therefore, he's just above regular Plesioth. That's really, they're both meme lords. I would love to see them come back and hip check new hunters into the dirt, and myself. Who am I kidding? Puke. Puke. I think I feel about Puke. Very similar Palumu, but less. Do I like these guys more than him? I'm almost thinking he's going down here. Because I do think I like these other guys more. This guy may be moving. The more I think about it. There we go. I'm okay with that. Coral Puke. Slightly cooler colors, I guess. Shoots water. Sure. Chemistries. I like this guy. I wish he was more of a challenge. His armor and weapons look awesome. I love that. His overall design, though, is kind of weak. And as a result, I want to say I want to put him a little lower. It pains me to do this, but, like, I don't know, man. Like, I really want to put him higher just because I like the fire chicken, and I like his musketeer armor and his weapons that have like burners built into them. I really wish I could put you higher. If they give you a subspecies, Chemitrice, that might be the shot in the arm that you need to get you higher. Kudupeko. The original honk honk. Kudupeko. Wait a sec. Oh, he's in the Y's. I'm like, where's Kutku? Yin Kutku. Kudupeko. How do I feel about you, Kudupeko? I like you. Kind of annoying. I kind of feel like you're around Duramboros levels. And I'm thinking the more I look at it, the more I'm okay with it. And I'm going to stick with it. Crimson, welcome to the party, bud. You're right there next to your brother. I think I like you a little bit more. Your colors are a little more fun. And your Volt Stones made me turn into Marv from Home Alone in the 3U retrospective video. Radabon. Don't really like Radabon. Did my playlist run out? Nope. Oh, it's this track. It just ends early. There we go. I was about to say, I got a lot of tracks that I lined up to play. Radabon, don't really like you. I'll be honest. I think I like you more... I don't know. I think I might like Uragon more. Yeah. This looks good to me. I have more to feel for you than I do these subspecies right here. I guess. Now that I think about it. I think that works for me. I actually split them up. But yeah. I actually have memories of these guys. I have very little memory of Magmal Mudron. Radabon, sure. Rajang de Monkey. The big monkey. You are in a lot of games, and they always kind of put you as an in-game monster. Your armor and weapons I've never been that crazy about. I do like your greatsword. And then it's from an Oni club as Rajang, and then it turns like a Super Saiyan Oni club whenever it's the Rage or the Furious Rajang. That looks good to me. I'm sorry, Rajang fans, if you're even out there. I don't really get much out of Rajang. And I think this is going to be another classic case of, yeah, just put them together. They're about the same in my head. Yeah. Rathalos. Send him to the top, the king of the skies himself, the Monster Hunter monster. I think I'm happy with that, honestly. Not always the most fun fight, but still, he's the guy, man. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Azure Rathalos. Ladies and gentlemen, we have us another S tier. So tasty. Azure Rathalos takes what is already great about regular Rathalos, turns him blue, which is the superior color, and amazing armor, amazing weapons. The skills on the armor usually is fantastic. Weapons are also usually pretty great. They look great. He's on the cover of one of my favorite Monster Hunter games, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, in the US, in the States, North America, whatever. Yeah, love Azure Rathalos. Old school guy, been around since Monster Hunter G. Yep, one of my favorites, definitely. Silverlos, honestly, I never have really liked Silverlos that much, and he's gonna have quite the drop off from regular Rathalos for me, honestly. How about right here? I think I'm good with that. Yeah. And I see Gold Ian going around the same spot. Dread King Rathalos? Bro, I don't remember you. Rathian. Oh, Rathian. This is probably controversial. I like Rathian a lot. The OG, quite literally, like one of the first monsters designed, Rathian. Great hunts. Love to see her flip unsuspecting hunters, including myself. Just a fun hunt, and that's pretty much just a really solid time. It sounds like I'm describing a B tier monster, but I don't know, man. I love her. Putting her up there. Pink Ian, I have less good feelings about. I think she's probably going to be around where Silverlos is. Maybe a little lower. In fact, I do think she's going to be probably around Green Plesioth tier. That sounds good to me. I do like her blue eyes. They are very pretty. Don't have much to say about her armor and weapons, though. So that's, I guess, one reason why she falls so low. And it's kind of weird, because regular Ian, I never use her armor and weapons either. I just like the monster a lot. Just a solid, good, solid hunt. I like Rathian, man. I do like green monsters, too. That's another reason I like her a lot. Gold Ian. Let's see. Honestly, I'm happy with that. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't really use her armor and weapons either. She looks cool gold. That's really all I can say. Challenging hunt, usually. Yeah. Okay. Dread Queen Ian. Welcome to the... I don't have really much to say about you. Ray Dow. Definitely a winner in the Monster Hunter Wilds designs. I think I feel about Raydal just slightly lower than Odogaron. Still really good. Still a BAM monster. Just looking. Yeah, I'm comfortable putting him there. I know some people probably have gravitated toward him a lot more than I have. I still really like him. I would love to see a subspecies for Raydal. So hopefully we get one. Red Kezu. It's happening, folks. Just put them together. Peanut butter and chocolate. Red Kezu was a monster in Freedom Unite. That was my chair shifting, sorry. Yeah, I think the OG is still superior, but I mean, part of me said split them up, but I don't know where I'd put him because I still like him. How's this? We'll put him. Okay. Are you guys okay with this? Probably not. But I'm putting Red Kezu there, and I think that's all right. The more I'm thinking about it, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Regular Kezu. He was in Rise, and they got to do a lot more stuff. Red. I don't think Red was in Rise, right? It's starting to get late, so my memory is definitely waning. Raknakadaki. I like Lalabarina. I like Nocilla. I like Lalabarina. Raknakadaki, I don't know, man. He doesn't really do it for me. Not as much as those. I'm thinking right around here sounds pretty good for me. Pyre. I remember you being just more annoying. Let's see. Yeah, I think I even like these guys. I even like Agnactor, I think, more. This looks fine. Yeah, sorry, Pyre Raknakadaki fans. I did not get much out of him. Ruskushala? I may have fought him before. I have very little memory of it. I have a feeling he's probably very similar to regular Kushala, but like... Nah. Royal Ludroth. He is... He's alright, actually. He's pretty easy in the games you fight him in. In Try, he's a really good early game monster. I think I'm comfortable putting him here. Yeah. I like the helmet for gunners that Royal Ludroth gives you. Gives you like Naruto Kakashi hair. Yeah. Purple. You can join the party there, bud. I like your colors more than regular, so that's what gets you to beat the other one. Rumpopolo, least popular monster in Wilds. I still kind of like him. I think he's kind of in the Chemitrice, Hypnocatrice, Nibblesnarf tier. I think I like him more than Giganox. I think I like him more than Garangal, more than Najarala. I think I like him more than the Pukes, and I think I like him more than Nibblesnarf. He's weird. Hypnocatrice, I think that's as far as he goes for me. Safi Jiva. I know for a lot of people he's going to be pretty high. Let's see. Honestly, for me, like, I like him, but I think he's around here. Like, he's close to kind of Kolv Taroth feelings for me. The fight can be pretty epic. I did it a lot. And the armor, it's okay. Weapons look alright. I don't know. I might be getting a lot of question marks over that one, but yeah, he just doesn't go that much higher for me. Yeah, I mean, maybe he gets up to like, no, but I like Namiel more. I like Geismagor more. That might be controversial. Yeah, I think that's, alright, well, Shogun Sianatar. I definitely like you more than Daimyo Hermitar. I think I like you probably around this level. Your armored weapons are pretty good. You're a kind of fun hunt, especially with like something like a lance. Yeah. The only thing I really don't like about you are your insta charges. Those are kind of annoying. Terra Shogun Sianatar. Honestly, put you and you right there. Regular Celtas. I like you more than... That looks good. You're cool, Bug. You're very easy on your own. I have very little feelings for Acidic Lavinus. Dodogama beats you with his silliness. Yeah, I'm happy putting you there. Desert Celtas. I don't know, man. I haven't fought you in for you yet. Celtas Queen. If you had asked me before I fought her in high rank, I would have probably put her much higher. But she is very unique. And I think I want to say she's probably a high of C, maybe low B. Let's see. We'll put her low B. Because she's so strange. There's not many other monsters quite like her. Desert Celtas, sorry. Steven. The Pinecone. I do think you're B, but I don't think you're gonna get terribly high on the list here, Steve. And just looking at the other contenders, I think you're like I like parts of. I think he's. Yeah, I feel good about that. Yeah. Lullabrina, I almost feel like you need to be higher, but no, I think you're in a good spot. You're so easy. I almost feel like you should be higher than Ajarakan. Ajarakan's cool, though. He does the spin dash. Shin Gaorin. You're definitely, like, you're supposed to be on the tier of Lao Shenlong, but you're not quite there for me. Never were. You might also be a kind of low B Andy right here. You're a giant Carapaceon, giant enemy crab, so that does give you something. I think I put you right here. I think Kulvtaroth's got a bit more going on. Kulvtaroth is less frustrating to fight than Shin Gaorin for me, so I'll do that. Shara Ishvalda. What a strange creature this one is. It just barely kind of gets on the level of kind of annoying to me, but it is a really strange design, which I appreciate. It is pretty epic. I don't remember the theme very much. I'm sure if I heard it, I'd be like, oh yeah. I think Safi's more interesting. I think you go right around there. Yeah. Yep. Pretty good with that. Was that the end of my music? Nope. Okay, that one. Just making sure. I got proof of a hero. Again. I think. Alright, we are getting there. Slowly but surely. Shigaru Magala. I don't like you, or do I? You are pretty epic. And that does a lot for you. I want to say you're pretty good right there, Shigaru. I do think I like you more than Gore. I don't have the connection to you like I do most of the monsters above you on this list. You just managed to beat Kezu's nostalgia and ironic enjoyment. So I think I'm comfortable putting you right there, Shigaru. Somnicanth. Not a big fan of this monster. Let's see. Yeah, I like these guys more. This, I think that's pretty good. Sorry, Somnicanth, that's as far as you get. Yeah, and then Aurora, you're even lower. I hate fighting you. Yeah. Well, you're better than Izuchi. Come on. Yeah, that looks good. Teostra. Well, you gotta be higher than Lunastra, right? Let's see. I like Teostra. Teostra's cool. He's got cool armor. He's got good weapons. He's old OG like that. I'm looking right here. That looks good to me. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that. Tetranodon. You're a neat guy. I like this guy. You may be... Yeah, you're a fun little dude. Fun big dude. You might just be in the bottom of B tier for me, bud. Love to see you come back. Yeah. I didn't really use your armor and weapons. But you've got more character than someone like Chemitrese, and I don't dislike you like I do parts of Alatreon. I have really no feelings toward Frostfang. Yeah, I'll put Tetranodon, bottom of Bam. Tetsukabra, what a cool dude, man. I see Tetsukabra. This looks good for me. I really wish Tetsukabra would come back. And yeah, Chargvalda, whatever. I like he's a cool like sumo toad. I like that. Berserk Tetsukabra, sorry, don't know. Drill Tusk, sorry, don't know. Tigrix. I think I like Tigrix more than Barioth. But I don't know. No, I think in the end of the day, I think I do like Barioth. I like his armor, his weapons, his design a little bit more. Tigrix is OG, man. I think I kind of like this. I like Tigrix a lot. He's got more cred than Gormagala. I think. Yeah. He's definitely challenging the first time you hunt him. And Freedom 2. Very rewarding. Yeah, I'm happy putting him there. Brute Tigrix. He was in Wilds, right? Yeah. I don't know, man. I have very little feelings for Brute Tigrix. Um... Hmm. I think around here for Brute Tigrix. Like I have like all the goodness of Tigrix. I won't say it's lost the Brute Tigrix, but it's just not carried to him for me like it is. I don't know. This is a weird one for me, and I feel next to nothing, and that might be why I'm putting him there. Grimclaw Tigrix, sorry man. Molten Tigrix, sorry. Toby Kadachi. You are an okay little electric lizard squirrel. I like you, Toby. I like you enough to put you right above Giganox. And Puke Puke. And Nibblesnarf. Yes. I feel this way. I think Rumpopolo is a little more fun, so I think that's pretty good. Viper, I like you a little bit more. Well, no, you're annoying as hell to hunt. Yeah, what am I thinking? You're a frustrating thing to hunt. You're going above Somnicanth. Yeah. Thunder Serpent Narwa? This is base Narwa. I honestly don't remember it very much. So it's probably going to be going pretty low. How about there? Sure. Zitzi Yaku. So easily forgotten. I do like his little flash antenna. It's annoying, but it's neat. You can go... Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yukonlos. Where's a contour? Because you're just going right above him. Because you guys are both pretty cool. You're just slightly cooler, pun intended. Uragon. I'm, like, I remember looking up, Uragon was not very popular of a monster. And it's probably because he's just frustrating to hunt. I do think... Yeah, I think right here is pretty good. Steel Uragon, you are a silly boy. And I will put you above regular. It's what you deserve. I don't know why people... Like, you're not this bad, Steel Uragon. You're almost exactly like regular. You're farty. And you're stinky. But I'd much rather hunt you than most of the stuff below you. Some things I'd rather hunt below you, but... aren't quite as... don't leave much of an impression. You're the least popular monster, Steel Uragon. Be proud of that. Crystal Beard? Sorry. Duna. I don't want to put him there. Duna's pretty neat. I think probably... This looks good to me. Maybe right there. Yeah. I'm torn between whether like my kind of indifference for chaotic gore beats like I like Uthduna, but he is still part Gore Magala. There. And then these guys here. He's still cuter. Like the cuteness somehow still wins out. Valstrax. We never fought him in Rise, right? No. But I did hunt him in Generations. And he's cool. That's right. Valstrax, man. I know people love this guy. And I would like to see him return. I think he is cooler than Primordial Malzeno. And Crimson Glow, I don't even know, man. I don't like. I kind of wish they'd just put regular Valstrax in Rise and not you. But whatever. I'll just lump you two together because you occupy the same brain space. Velkhana. Velkhana. Definitely not one of my favorite Elder Dragons. I think you're gonna go right around here, Velkhana. Yeah. And Jarkon, the more I look at you, the lower I want to put you. And that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that looks good to me. Yeah. Yeah. Velocidrome. The first dude. I actually like Velocidrome. You're gonna go up here. Your iconic status has overwritten Kuliako. Congratulations. Valhazak, what a cool monster. Hated fighting Arch-Tempered Valhazak. That was CBT. Don't look that up. Like, you're definitely... You're rising through the ranks here, Valhazak. Yep. I do like you more than Nergigante. Do I like you more than Mizu? And these... I think this is as far as you go, honestly, Valhazak. And what a ride it's been. Yeah, you're pretty cool. And then you can take your Black Veil. I want to put you lower because I do remember this hunt being annoying, but not horrible. I'll pair you two together. Comment in this web zone if I'm making a huge mistake here and misremembering like Black Veil being way worse and less fun to fight, but I'm not sure. Volvadon, my boy. Let me just go and get you down here. Yep, that looks good. Vespoid Queen. Would love to see more bug monsters. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Would love to see you come back, Vespoid Queen, or something like you. Great Rogi. Alright, you're cooler than Joggy. Where's Joggy? You're cooler than... Yeah, you're cooler than these goobers. I'm almost tempted to put you... But your poison's annoying. Yeah, you've got... Your armor's cool, at the very least, Great Rogi. So that's what got you a little higher. Wind Serpent Ibushi. I do like Ibushi more than Narwa. I like his colors. Hunting him in the Rampage mode is kind of annoying, but you do get eventually a hunt where you hunt him normally. We will put Wind Serpent Ibushi. Let's see. Yeah. I'm happy putting him here. I know that might freak some people out, but I like his colors. Him and Narwa together are interesting monsters. Xenojiva. You were a pain when you first came out. You're neat. You were one of the first, like, big in-game monsters. I think they did pretty well. I don't think you're in B tier, though, honestly. You are still kind of annoying to hunt. I think you are top of checks out, Xenojiva. Zuwu. You're kind of neat. Like Thief, Squid, Octopus. Doesn't leave a lasting impact. Like, I think New Udra, where is he? He leaves a more of an impact. I'm honestly kind of happy putting you right here at the bottom of B. Because you are pretty neat. And I think I like you more than a lot of these other goobers down here. Overall. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you there, Zuwu, and I think I'm happy with that. Yamatsukami. I want to put you, in fact I should, because I've never actually hunted Yamatsukami before. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave him into little to no opinion, sorry that you can see it. Just haven't really hunted him much. These are in no particular order, by the way. The little no opinion. But we have, ladies and gentlemen, our... Okay, we gotta be careful with organizing this one. I think I like White Monobolus more than Goldbeard. And I think I like Azir more than Goldbeard. Yeah, Yingaruga, one of my favorite monsters. Very similar reasons to why I like other monsters. I farmed the heck out of Yingaruga back in the day on the PSP games. I guess it would have been Freedom 1. And just made all of his armor and the weapons were super solid. And it was just like learning to beat Yingaruga on that console back in the day was very challenging. And very similar to Monoblos, I grew to love the monster because how much of a challenge, and then consistently beating it and getting all the armor and weapons from him was so rewarding. So I know a lot of people hate Yingaruga. I have a history with the monster from the again, its first appearance in Freedom 1, at least for the States. And so that's why I like Yingaruga so much. His armor doesn't look super cool. It's kind of like palette swap Kutku. I do love the Yingaruga mask. One of my favorite helmets, probably, in all of Monster Hunter is the Yingaruga mask. Yeah. Alright. We have his variants, his subspecies, whatever you want to call it. Scarred Yingaruga. I've never understood this. Like, part of me says, like, no. Yingaruga's fine. Did I? I think I actually did hunt him in, Generations Ultimate. We'll just put him somewhere in B tier, I guess. And I love Yingaruga, but I don't... the variants in the deviants, or whatever they're called in, Generations Ultimate just never left much of an impression on me. Mostly because I didn't hunt them that much. We'll just put him down here, honestly. I don't really know where else to put him. And Scarred Yingaruga, I mean, you're basically the same. Like, here, we'll even do that. Kutku, you are my friend. Where do I want to put Kutku, man? He's like the old school wall. He is the ultimate test of a beginner hunter. I'm putting him there. He's the... Just, you know, whenever you're able to consistently bring this guy down, you're a monster hunter. Early on, anyway. That has unfortunately changed. With Wilds, they added him in high rank, which was really silly. He should have been at low rank, and should have been tough at low rank. But, here we are. But, yeah, man. Love me some Yin Kutku. I think I'm looking at the rest of the list. Arkveld, I think, might come down some. And same with Glacial, honestly. Archveld. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Blue Cuckoo. Blue Cuckoo. You're just regular Cuckoo, but you look cooler. So you get a little higher. Zamtrios. What a cool monster. Would love to see him come back. I feel very similarly about Zamtrios as I do Tetsukabra. And as a result, I do think Tetsukabra, they both need to come back. And I like them both almost equally. Really cool monsters. They share a similar skeleton, similar moves. But yeah, Ice Shark. I mean, what else is there to say? Tiger Stripe Zamtrios. I'm pretty sure I did hunt you at some point, but I don't really remember you. Sorry. Zen Ogre. We are on the home stretch now, ladies and gentlemen. You've been watching for almost 2.5 hours, hopefully. Zen Ogre. He's iconic. And he is rising the ranks. And I'm not sure if I can go much higher than this, honestly. I know people love this guy, and I can understand why they love this guy. I've never really cared much for his weapons, his armor, the appearance and functionality of both. So, just for me, he's around this level, and I think that's honestly, yeah, that looks good to me. Stygian. I actually like this guy a bit more. And Stygian, you're gonna be above Silver. I think above Gore. Like you, no, Nakarkos is cooler. Tiger's more iconic. Has more seniority, more cred. Yeah. Stygian is really cool though. I like his weapons. Stygian's weapons I actually like. Well, they're dragon weapons, so they have a bit more utility. Thunderlord Zenogre. Was that a Generations Ultimate guy, I think? Don't recall. Zora Magdaros. I want to like you, dude. I really do. But you look like a Bayformer's Transformer, dude. I can't even tell what your head, arms, and body are. Your hunt is also super boring. I think your armor was kind of cool looking. It was like a knight, which was neat. But, honestly, I wish I could like you more, Zora Magdaros, but I'm gonna put you down here. I don't think I want to see you come back. Zoshia. I actually like Zoshia quite a lot. Very exciting hunt. Interesting, like, angelic, sort of, kind of looking first form, and turns almost like devil when you break its pieces off. I like that. Honestly, Zoshia, very, very climactic battle. I think I put Zoshia, like, right here. Because I like, as much as I like Gog in Wilds, this is more memorable to me. And that may be by design. But, yeah, the laser cannon's super fun with Gog. And obviously he has, you know what, for that reason. He has more cred with 4 Ultimate. Yeah. Zoshia, and that is the last monster, ladies and gentlemen. We have finally done it. Let me see if I can save this. Alright, we are back. And we'll just kind of go down the list here. So we have my So Tasty tier with my favorite monsters, obviously. Easily some of my next favorite. And the next tier. And on to B tier. Or BAM tier. Any noteworthy ones in here that I can really pick on? And like, again, this looks good to me, man. You have Lao Shenlong up there at A, Alfestio. Kezu. Honestly surprised I didn't get Kezu into A tier. But yeah. Let's move on down to the C tier. Checks out. And yeah, these guys, they more or less do the job. And Lavasiat, you barely made the cut, brother. Yeah. And then finally we have our Do Not Want tier. Which is, Zora Magdaros, I'd say he almost made it to C, but I don't know, man. Just that hunt is so tedious and scripted. Giratotus, you're a boring mudfish, and Behemoth, you are probably one of the most frustrating things to fight for me in Monster Hunter, the franchise that I've played. We have our no opinions, and most of these are G-rank monsters or the Deviants, I believe what they're called, and Generations Ultimate. So, ooh, okay, I think that's close to 3 hours. That might be one of my longest videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, be sure to sound off in the comments how crazy I am. Again, this is all opinion and very much off the cuff kind of ratings. So if you've known me, you knew these guys were gonna be at the top. I'm honestly surprised I didn't get another S tier up here, but this is a no-brainer if you know me. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this S tier, or well, maybe it is, this tier list. And I'd like to know some of your opinions, what you would consider S tier monsters, what you would consider, especially S tier and Do Not Want monsters. Drop them in the comments, let me know. Until then, I'll see you all next time, and bye-bye.